Hello, everybody. I'm Zenith Warrior Princess, the cutest of buns, and welcome once again to Fate Gay Night. Also, welcome to Bun Squad Live, where I play one of the numerous different games in my collections. And we were playing Fate Stay Night again in honor of the spoopy season. It's spoops time. It's spoops. And we're gonna try to go get more bad endings and some other stuffs. It's gonna be fun. I hope you guys are gonna have fun tonight. I added new channel redemptions, my buns, so you can check that out. Check that out. Check that out down there. But also, if you want to get me drunk, that's fine. I am fine doing that. I don't mind. We're gonna have a nice, long, fun stream. I have rum and coke at the ready. I have water at the ready. Are you, Buns, ready?
I'm ready.
Rom, you missed an entire exposition dump.
Yeah, last time there's a whole shitload of stuff that you missed. In fact, now that we bring this up, welcome everyone to this week's edition of Teach Me Philip Senpai. We really gotta come up with a card for this, but yeah, welcome.
Teach
welcome,
me,
welcome,
Philip
my...
Senpai.
Well, indeed I will, Neko Zen. You will get that when we get to Tsukihime. So, welcome everyone. So not much then. No, you missed a bunch. So, last time, on Fate Stay Night, what we ended up doing was, following Saber's introduction and Shiro having summoned her, we encounter Rin and Archer, like we do at the end of... we encounter Rin and Archer like we do at the end of the prologue, and as such, we finally catch up with where the prologue left off. A teacher shouldn't be stumbling like this. We finally leave off where the prologue left off at, and Rin takes us to the overseer of the Holy Grail War, known as Kirei Kotomine, that big guy in the trench coat who she just showed off. So, yeah, we meet Kirei Kotomine, who is the priest of the church and the overseer of the Fifth Holy Grail War. Kirei explains a lot of stuff to Shiro. He explains generally what the Holy Grail War is. He finds out that this isn't the first Holy Grail War, and that there have been over 700 Holy Grails that have appeared, and this is just one that Shiro. I don't know where that thought was trailing off to, sorry. But, this is only the Fifth Holy Grail War that has taken place in history. Usually they take place 60 years apart. This one is taking 10 years after the last Holy Grail War, because something happened. We don't know right now.
And the Grail was imperfect.
Yes, the Grail was imperfect 10 years ago, and that played a part into why this Fifth Holy Grail War is taking place 10 years later, as opposed to 60 years. We also know that Kirei himself took part in that Fourth Holy Grail War 10 years ago, but we don't really know much more past that. We just know that the person who touched the Holy Grail War was, we know that him touching the Holy Grail War was the result of what happened 10 years ago, the big fire. And the fire having been caused from that Holy Grail War was, something that we already kind of figured, but it's been confirmed to Shiro now. That is something that has 100% been confirmed for Shiro.
And the biggest thing that we learned during the bad ending is that if you wimp out and get rid of your command spells, your servant can kill you. Saber decided not to, but the Russian girl decided to kill us in a very gruesome
She's not
manner.
Russian. Thwack. Incorrect, student. Thwack. You got that wrong. I wish I could just be there to just freaking kendo stick. Thwack. Incorrect.
Isn't she German?
Yes, that is correct. You got it on the second time. She is.
No,
German,
I know
Russian.
she's German, but she wears a Russian hat. She wears a Russian outfit. It's very interesting.
Yeah. No, she definitely has a more German-looking design underneath the coat, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Uh, but yeah, so as I was saying, my student here kind of jumped the gun on it. But yes, we also encountered our first bad ending where Shiro was like, you know what? Fuck this Holy Grail War. I don't want to fight. You know, like I think fighting is stupid. I'm not gonna fight in this Holy Grail War. So you know what? I'm gonna bitch out and we're gonna piss off, and so he relinquishes his command seals, and he's like, you know what? Instead of staying in the church, where I'll probably be safe, I'm gonna go out into the open, and that's where he encounters a little girl who we know to be named Ilya because she appears in the Tiger Dojo, which is like the comedic bad end corner where you learn the way you fucked up. But Ilya essentially comes with who we know to be Berserker because she said Berserker. Um,
Bazaka.
and Bazaka, and so she kills Shiro in a very gruesome manner,
Which is
and
why I'm really glad that we're doing this for the Halloween season, because like it's all building
yeah.
up to that. Like that's the most gruesome ending I've ever seen.
Yeah, and one thing to know is that like Shiro was like, "I'm not a oh no, hold on, I, why are you doing this to me?" Because his fucking windpipe was crushed. But he's like, "I'm not a master. You don't have to kill me." And Ilya's like, "You're not a master? Eh? Why? What? Like, who cares? Who cares if you're not a master?" So either one or two possibilities. Either one, this girl is just so fucking crazy that she's like so bloodthirsty and murder happy, or two, she has something against Shiro that would make her want him dead. I'll leave that up to you
Also,
to think through.
what's the death count for Shiro at by now? Is this 3 or 4?
Technically two because he didn't die technically 10
He
years
died in the
earlier.
fire. He died in the fire.
No, that was metaphorical. He didn't actually die in the fire.
It still counts.
Um,
So there's the fire. There's him dying from Lancer, and
Rom, to that point, so Shiro's dead again. Yeah, but this time it was permanent. um, because it's very hard to come back from your arm being flung off, your legs being bent in Japanese style, your body being crushed, basically being reduced to a head and an arm. Uh, but yeah, so there was also one more point I wanted to point out before we moved on. Fuck. What was it?
Shiro's
I thought
Shiro's Jesus. He keeps coming back.
no. Fucking. Oh yeah, that's it. So Kirei also revealed that you don't. Kirei and Rin, by Rin pestering him because Rin's like, Rin, don't be a fucking it. So Rin's like, Kirei, don't be obtuse. Uh, so not obtuse, but like she's like, don't be vague to him to like freak him the hell out. It turns out that you don't necessarily need to kill the master in order for them to be kicked out of the Holy Grail War. Essentially, you can kill their servant and just have them relinquish their command seals. Then they'll be permanently out of the war. And then on top of that, a master, because on top of that, a master who loses their servant can still make a pact with a servant who doesn't have their master, and vice versa. So, yeah, that's basically all that. That's basically all that
And you can remove
happened last
command
stream.
seals because he's a surgeon and blah blah blah. There's a lot that we learned
Well,
yesterday. Yesterday was
well,
big.
Kirei's not. Kirei, I wouldn't exactly call a surgeon, but yeah,
He's
that's essentially.
he's a spiritual surgeon.
But yeah, that's all that happened last time. That's all that happened last time with Fate Stay Night. So with that being said, today we're hopefully what we'll say is that today we will most definitely finish day 3, and we're hoping to get a good chunk done from day 4. And that should, by the end of the stream, it should hopefully push us to the point where Zen was last year when she first played the game. I've said this like 50 billion times at this point, but Zen started playing the game last year, but stopped because she was just busy with other stuff. So uh, so with that, now with the end of this stream, we should hopefully reach the point where she was at the end of last year. But
I'm
yeah,
pretty much
yeah.
blind. I mean, for the last like few sessions, I've been going in mostly blind. The only thing I did remember vividly was the ending, the bad ending, simply because it is very standout.
It's very hard to forget that.
With that being said, my buns, it is time to begin. Spin it, let's begin it. He doesn't need to ask. So we already revoked the command spell. I fight. I won't run away. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. No, see, this is the alternate universe where Shinji, instead of being a robot pilot, was in a Holy Grail war. Honestly, this Holy Grail war and Master stuff doesn't seem real to me. But still, if there are only two choices, fighting or running away, I will never run away. The priest said it too. If I am a magus, I should be ready. That is why I must decide. Even though I'm an amateur, Emiya Shiro is a magus. Even if I have decided to become if I have decided to become a superhero in the footsteps of Emiya Kiritsugu, whom I've admired all this time, turn into Tang, maybe? I will fight as a master.
10年前の火事の原因が聖杯戦争だって言うんなら、俺はあんな出来事を二度も起こさせるわけにはいかない。
If the cause of the fire 10 years ago was the Holy Grail War, I can't let it happen again. You gotta show me Kamen Rider Ryuki. I need to see Kamen Rider from the beginning. Double has me hooked. The problem is, with stuff like this, I have to pay very close attention because it's not something I can just listen to. But even lately, I've been putting subtitles on everything just so I get all the information. As if he likes my answer, the priest smiles with satisfaction. I take a deep breath. I have cut away all hesitation. As a man, I said I will fight. But as a woman, I'm not so sure. So from now on, all I have to do is go forward with pride, so that I will not go against my word.
それでは君をセーバーのマスターと認めよう。
Then I shall approve you as Saber's master.
この瞬間に今回の聖杯戦争は受理された。
In this instant, the Holy Grail War is accepted.
これよりマスターが残り一人になるまでこの町における魔術戦を許可する。
I
各々が
approve
自
the
身の
battle.
誇りに従い、存分に競い合え。
I approve the battle in this town. From now until only one master remains, everyone shall follow their pride and compete fully against each other. The priest's voice echoes heavily through the church. There is no meaning to that declaration. Only Tosca and I heard the priest's words. This man merely rang the starting bell as the priest of this church.
決まりね。それじゃあ帰るけど、私も一つぐらい質問していい？キレ。
So it's decided that I'm going home, but can I ask you a question too?
構わんよ。これが最後かもしれんのだ。 大抵の疑問には答えよ。
I don't mind. This might be the last time, so I shall answer more questions.
それじゃあ遠慮なく。キレ、あんた見届け役なんだから他のマスターの情報ぐらいは知ってるんでしょ。こっちは教会のルールに従ってあげたんだからそれぐらい教えなさい。
Yeah, this is a battle royale.
Yep.
Then I shall ask. Kirei, you're the one in charge of looking after this, so you should have information on the other masters. I followed the association's rules, so at least tell me what you know. Also, the Squid Game has begun.
それは困ったな。教えてやりたいのは山々だが、私も詳しくは知らんのだ。
That's troubling. I really want to tell you, but I do not know the details either.
エミやシローも含め、今回は正規の魔術師が少ない。私が知り得るマスターは2人だけだ。エミやシローを加えれば3人か。
Including Emiyashiro, there are not many legitimate magi this time. There are only 2 masters I know about. 3, if you include Emiyashiro. That's reassuring.
あ、そうなら呼び出された順番ならわかるでしょ。
Oh, I see. Still, you should know the order they were summoned. Stop being cute, Rin. The way she has her arm folded over her. Like, stop.
Stop being gay.
She's
仮に
cute.
も監視役なんだから。
Stop being gay, student.
But no, I can't. That's impossible.
You can't. You have to stop being gay in my classroom, okay?
You are the supervisor after all.
1番手はバーサーか。2番手はキャスターだな。あとはそう大差はない。先日にアーチャー、そして数時間前にセイバーが呼び出された。
I will not, Rom. Berserker was the first. Caster was second. The rest are pretty much the same. Archer was yesterday, and Saber was summoned a few hours ago. That doesn't tell us much. I mean, it tells us that Ilya was waiting all this time. But why?
Yeah. Ilya basically had she's been preparing for this for a long time, but we'll find out why later due to her status. Caster, we know basically nothing about at this point,
それじゃあ
and
これ
then
で
Archer and Saber's obvious, and then the people in the middle, you know.
Caster the friendly spirit? I see, then that means...
正式に聖杯戦争が開始されたということだ。
The Holy Grail War has officially started.
リン、聖杯戦争が終わるまで、この教会に足を運ぶことは許されない。
Rin,
許されるとしたら、それは。
you are not allowed to come to this church until the Holy Grail War is over.
Before
The
you,
only
before you
time-
click continue.
What?
Oh, sorry.
What?
I just want to say before you click continue. Yes, Ben. Shiro is voiced by Sam Riegel in the Studio Dean show. Essentially, the Studio Dean shows have a different dub cast for the most part compared to everything that came after from like Fate Zero and onwards. So in the 2006 show that adapts the Fate route, Shiro is voiced by Sam Riegel. But nowadays, Shiro's more consistent voice actor who has been kept since UBW, since Ufotable's UBW, is Bryce Pattenbrook, which I know some people are like, no, but I'm like, yeah, Bryce is awesome.
Bryce, remind me. Sounds familiar. Is that Danganronpa
that's,
voice actor?
That's Makoto from Danganronpa, Kirito from Sword Art Online, Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I think that's a good fit for Shiro.
Yeah, that fits Shiro a lot.
Rin, You are not allowed to come to this church until the Holy Grail War is over. The only time it is permitted is...
自分のサーバントを失って保護を願う場合のみ
Yes, not Aggie
でしょ
roll.
それ以外にあんたを頼ったら減点ってことね。
She's so cute. When I lose my servant and wish for protection, right? So I pretty much get points deducted if I come here for any other reason. But what if I come to the church for sex?
Why would you have sex in the church?
Because it's forbidden.
That's true.
君から聖杯を奪い取るだろう。私としては最悪の展開だ。
That is correct. You may become the... Sorry. That is correct. You may become the victor, but the church will not ignore the points deducted. They will take the Holy Grail away from you after a boring discussion. That would be the worst case scenario for me.
エセ神父、教会の人間が魔術協会の肩を持つのね。
You fake priest. A person on the side of the church supporting the Magic Association?
私は神に仕える身だ。教会に仕えているわけではない。
I am serving God. That does not mean I am serving the church. But are you the fist
Okay,
of God? I think not.
Okay,
Michael is
okay,
the
that
fist
boosts.
of God.
Okay, that boosts Kiri up a little bit in my eyes. If you're not serving the church, then that's a-okay by me. I say knowing what Kiri does.
All I know is that he is not Michael. He's not the fist of God. I just finished Grave Peril. It's a really good book, damn it. And Michael is a better servant of God. Fist of God.
よく言うわ。だからエセなのよ、あんたは。
Whatever. That's why you're a fake. And Tosca turns her back to the priest. After that, she just makes her way to the exit without saying goodbye.
おい、そんなんでいいのか、トサカ。あいつお前の兄弟子なんだろ。なら。
Could a servant be Jesus? Possibly. You never know. Because the way it works is they get historical figures from the past. But the thing is, it's not just historical figures, it's mythological figures as well. If there's enough belief in that person,
Yep.
then
Yep.
they can summon it. It's very much like the Mists of Avalon, where belief in the thing creates the thing. Or
I was legit curious. I was legit curious, so I looked it up. Unfortunately, Jesus is not a servant in the franchise, which is a damn shame.
Alright. Hey, is that okay, Tosca? He was your fellow pupil, right? So, shouldn't there be a more proper farewell?
いいわよ、そんなの。むしろ縁が切れてせいせいするぐらいだもの。そんなことより、あなたも外に出なさい。もうこの教会に用はないから。
I don't care. I rather feel relieved from breaking the ties to him. More importantly, you should leave too. You have no business here now. Jesus, kung fu martial artist. Alright, hold on. I need liquor. Nectar of the Zen. Tosca walks across the floor without stopping and really leaves. Hey, Supply. I sigh and follow her.
Hello,
And then-
Supply. How's it going?
Welcome, tell your friends, tell everyone, use your redeems. We're about to hit this is the start of the Holy Grail War. Also, from pretty much this point, I am blind. I know a little bit more of this day, but, I don't personally remember that much. I sigh and follow her. And then, I feel a presence behind me and turn around. Oh my god. It's a vampire! Phil, I knew you were a
No, not-
vampire.
No. We're not getting to that till Tsukihime, alright? Keep it in check.
You're a vampire. Clip that shit. Clip that shit. I want
I don't-
sequels to previous clips.
I don't watch your freaking Artemis Fowl streams, so I don't. So yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about in terms of that.
Well, you know, they were saying that, you know, leprechauns aren't real, right? When, you know, they can clearly see that leprechauns are real. And, you know, I just decided that you're a vampire because you're very sus.
Nah. I'm sorry, that's bull.
You're a vampire.
By that logic, Chiaki's a vampire.
Have we ever seen you eating garlic? No.
Garlic all the time!
Oh, Jesus is a servant. He's a saber class. A saber, probably.
Hold on, let me go back and look at this.
And thank you for the clip, Brian. I feel a presence
No,
behind
that-
me and turn around. It's Philip the vampire.
That's fan made. That's fan made groovy.
Ah, fan made.
Yeah, I see what you're looking at, but it's fan made.
It's time. It's time. And thank you for eight viewers. We're getting into fun stuff. The priest who was behind me before I knew it is looking down on me.
なんだよ。まだなんかあるっていうのか。
But what? Do you have anything else to say? No, I just wanted to admire your good looks. I back off as I say so. Just as I thought, I don't like him. I didn't at first, but I'm starting to like him a bit more. He does seem like he has ulterior motives, but at the same time, I don't sense malice from him. I think he's just bitter.
He's honestly one of the best characters in the game. Oh, story. I keep calling it a game. It's not technically a game.
It is a game. If you can interact with it, it is a game.
True, but I don't know.
Welcome to Visual Novel Wednesdays, where I prove that visual novels are games. Maybe we're just incompatible or something, but I can't get myself to like him. It's like Ben and Rin.
話がないなら帰るからな。
If you don't have anything to say, I'm going. I make my way to the door, trying to escape his stare. Stares and lesbian. As I go,
喜べ少年。君の願いはようやく叶う。
rejoice, boy. Your wish will finally come true.
Yorokobe Shounen. He said it, guys. He said it.
Boy.
Yorokobe Shounen. That's a bit. It's one of the bigger memes with Kirei. He said it. Pack it up. We can go home now.
It's welcome to Fate Gay Night, where rejoice, boy, your wish will finally come true. The priest says, as if declaring an oracle. He said it. Those words are. Aren't those the true feelings I haven't yet realized?
何をいきなり。
What are you saying all of a sudden? I really don't want a priest saying that to a boy.
分かっていたはずだ。明確な悪がいなければ君の望みは叶わない。たとえそれが君にとって容認し得ぬものであろうと、正義の味方には倒すべき悪が必要だ。
You should know. Your wish will not come true unless there is a clear evil. Even if it is not something you approve of, a superhero requires a villain to defeat. Welcome to Invincible. Like, cue the Invincible title card.
Ben, Sydney sucks. Come to Melbourne.
I feel like everything has turned black. The priest said it. He said it. He said it. The greatest wish and the ugliest wish I have are the same. Yes, The desire to
can't believe this.
protect something.
I can't believe this game predicted that Yorokobe Shounen was gonna be such a big meme.
Yorokobe Shounen. I just feel like, him saying that you need a villain to become a hero, just like the invincible title card just like comes on screen. Yes, the desire to protect something is at the same time none other than the wish for something to violate it. I don't like the word violate in this context.
Oh my.
You... But there's no way I'd wish for something like that. I don't remember a moment when I wished for that. Such an insecure wish just means the target ideals are inconsistent. But the priest says, as if to pierce my heart, "Good thing you have an enemy now." Did I mention I'm not a villain?
取り繕うことはない。君の葛藤は人間としてとても正しい。
No, you do not have to gloss over it. Your worries are right for a human being. I shake off the priest's words and walk to the door.
さらばだ、エミヤシロ。
Farewell, Emiya Shiro.
最後の忠告になるが、帰り道には気をつけたまえ。
This will be my last warning, but take care on your way home. There is a German girl who wants you dead.
これより君の世界は一変する。
Your world will change completely from now on. You are the one who'll open the door. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
君は
Okay,
殺し、
Ansem, Seeker of
殺さ
Darkness.
れる側の
He's
人間
talking
に
like Ansem.
その身はすでにマスターなのだからな。
You are now at the point of kill or be killed. You are now a master. And I heard the door and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm having 999 flashbacks. We need to stream 999 at some point.
Some point down the line, yeah, definitely.
As soon as I leave, the pressure on my shoulders lifts. Banana.
Banana.
Certainly you could say that getting away from that priest helped. It does need to be kill or be killed because, they explained it all last time. Even if you wanted it to not be kill or be killed, it's a killing game. It's the prisoner's dilemma.
It's a killing game.
It's a prisoner's dilemma. Like, you can't expect the other person not kill you.
Also on 999, we're not streaming that game until I play it because like I don't want to be spoiled by the streams.
You've been saying that for years.
Yeah, because I'm busy with other shit.
Kirei, that kills people. But Carl, NFTs kill people. Certainly you could say that getting away from that priest helped. But Tosca standing out in her uniform and the blonde-haired girl in a raincoat standing near her make a strangely well-matched sight that somehow takes the pressure off me. It's just because you're thirsty, Shiro, and I can't blame you, they both hot. Saber is silent, as always. She's looking at me, so it seems she's interested in the decision I made. I've decided to become a sex vampire. I am going to be a succubus, and you're going to join me, and that's how we're going to win the war. By seducing everyone.
行きましょう。町に戻るまでは一緒でしょ、私たち。
Let's go. We're going the same way until we get back to town. And apparently there was another clip. Oh, the classic bard gameplay. I'm a bard, and I roll to seduce the dragon. Tosca starts walking. Following after her, we leave the church as well. The three of us descend the hill together. We didn't talk much on the way here, but there's even less talk now. Even dull as I am, I know why. After what happened at the church, I truly became a master. That's fitting for my succubus agenda. Kinda, hi. I'm sorry, now is not playtime. I know you have been begging for play, but little kitty, I am streaming. And no, don't attack those wires. Don't attack those wires. Hi. Hi. Okay. Sorry. There. I'll play with you. Is that good? Is that enough play? Okay. Sorry. Kitty interruption time. Kitty wants my attentions. Okay. And that must be the reason Tosca is walking a little apart from us. I understand that. I understand, but I don't like thinking about Tosca like that.
Tosca, お前のサーバント大丈夫なのか?
This backing song reminds me of Persona for some reason.
Let me just double check which one it is.
Any redeems yet?
One, yeah. No redeems yet. Not
I have turned
yet.
on redeems, so if you want to redeem stuff, you can. Tosca, is your servant okay? Don't stare at me like that. Oh, you're saving your points to 900. Okay. Huh?
あーちゃんなら無事よ。まあセイバーにやられたダメージは簡単に消えそうにないからしばらく実体化はさせられないだろうけど。
Hi, kitty. Ow, that's my butt. Don't attack my butt.
She's coming for that ass.
Oh yeah,
Your ass.
Archer is okay.
Your ass is grass and Khan is the lawnmower.
Oh yeah, Archer is okay. Though it doesn't seem like the damage caused by Saber will heal fast, so I don't think I'll be able to materialize him for a while.
じゃあそばにはいないのか?
Then he's not with you right now?
ええ、私の家でかくまってる状態。今他のサーバントに襲われたら不利だから傷が治るまでは有利な場所で敵に備えさせてるの。
No, he's taking shelter at my house right now. He'll be at a disadvantage if he was attacked by their servants right now, so I'm making him stay ready at a place of strength. I see. Unlike my house, I'll bet Tosca's house is well prepared against attacks. A house is like a fortress for a magus. They will not lose as long as they stay here. Also, as learned in Dresden Files, there is a threshold law. You can't go into a house uninvited. Probably not a thing in this case, but I just wanted to point that out. Most times in Magic, you can't cross the threshold to a home unless invited. That must mean enemies will not attack you as long as you stay on your home ground. I see. The boundary field at my house is merely an alarm against intruders, but even having that makes a big difference.
そういえばトサカ、さっきやつ聖杯戦争の監督役って言ってたけどさ、あいつお前のサーバントを知ってるのか?
Oh yeah, Tosca. That guy said he was the supervisor of the Holy Grail War, but does he know your servant? What's your servant's name? Tell me. I must know.
知らないはずよ。私教えてないもの。
He shouldn't. I haven't told him.
そうなのか。お前とあいつ仲がいいからそうだと思ってたけど。
You're so clueless. You are the... God. I see. You guys seem to have a good relationship, so I thought so. Do they look like they have a good relationship? They look like they hate each other. You are so
あのね、ミヤ
clueless.
君。忠告しておくけど、自分のサーバントの正体は誰にも教えちゃダメよ。たとえ信用できる相手でも黙っておきなさい。そうでないと、早々に消えることになるから。
Teach me, Rin Sensei. Hey, Emiya-kun, I'll warn you now. Don't tell anybody your servant's identity. Keep it a secret even from people you trust, or you'll end up exiting this battle early.
セイバーの正体って何さ？
What do you mean, Saber's identity? Her name isn't Saber. I mean, that's just her class. I just... He tries hard, but yeah.
To be fair, every master does call their servant by like their class name anyway, even knowing their identity.
サーバントがどこの英雄かっていうことよ。
What I mean is which hero the servant is. And look at her face. She has just the same expression that I have right now. Like, stop being dumb. Stop being stupid. You're stupid.
Your expression is permanently a smiley face.
I need to get my model, like, rigged into more expressions. Unfortunately, this is not the most expressive of models. No matter how strong someone may be, if you reveal your potential, you'll surely be beaten someday. It's fine, so have Saber tell you her real name later on. Well, you see, my real name is... Mort Goldman.
そうすれば私の言ってることがわかる。けど、ちょっとタンマ。エミヤ君はあれだから、いっそ教えてもらわない方がいいわね。
You should understand what I mean then. Though, hang on, you're like this, so it might be better if she didn't tell you. God.
なんでさ？
Why?
エミヤ君隠し事できないもの。なら知らない方が秘密にできるじゃない？
Because you can't keep secrets. You'll be able to keep a secret better if you don't know about it. Oh, thank you for 100 messages.
I agree. Wow, 100 messages is not even an hour. Nice. I agree with you, Ryan. You know, this is all like Shiro just learnt about this today. So even if he seems dense, you got to remember this is like he only learnt about this shit a couple of hours ago. You know, he's still gonna be stumped and like freaking like asking repetitive questions, even if he like
Metal Gear.
You know, even otherwise.
Metal Gear questions. Hi, Kana. Kana says hi. She loves you. Kana
Hi,
loves
Kana.
you. Sit down. I don't know if you saw this, and I want to direct everyone to my Twitter, Zenith_Bun Squad. When earlier today, I spent sleeping because of arthritis and muscle relaxers, and she crawled into bed with me as a pillow, and we snuggled for like 3 hours, and then afterwards I'm like, I should probably get to bed. So I went to my pillow, and I have a picture of her tucked into bed next to me, just laying on my pillow. And
Yeah,
she's such a spoiled little puppy. I love her. I love her so much. But yeah, Shiro can't keep a secret. It's no secret that Shiro cannot keep a secret. But yeah, it hasn't.
Keep one.
What's that?
I'd say he can keep one.
Nah. But I do want to thank all the people for joining in. This is a pretty good stream. Thank you for 100 messages already. Thank you so much. Save your points. Help make me drink. And tell your friends. I want more people to join in. Join the Bun Squad. We're very close to 300 buns for followers, and the more buns, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Shiro's secret is he's Batman. So what's your favorite part of the opera, Bruce? report that I'm Batman. Oh, god damn it.
あのな、人を何だと思ってるんだ。それぐらいの駆け引きはできるぞ、俺。
Hey now, what do you think I am? I can take care of myself. Who the hell do you think I am? This is the drill that will pierce the heavens.
そうじゃあ私に隠していることとかある？
Really? Then do you have anything you're hiding from me? That I think you're hot? Damn it!
遠坂に隠してることって、それは。
Anything I'm hiding from you that's... Don't tell her she's hot, don't tell her she's hot, don't tell her she's hot. Your butt is hot. Damn it! I say as my face fires up. I don't have a guilty conscience, but, well, would kind of admiring her count as something I'm hiding from her? Yes, because you think she's hot and you want to touch her butt. It's no secret.
ほら皆さん何を隠しているか知らないけど動揺が顔に出るようじゃ向いてないわ。
Damn it, she noticed the bat boner. See, I don't know what you're hiding, but it's no good if it shows on your face. Even Kana can tell.
あなたは他にいいところがあるんだから駆け引きなんて考えるのはやめなさい。
You have other good aspects, so don't worry about it.
それじゃ遠坂はどうなんだよ。あの神父にも黙ってるってことは、あいつも信用してないってことか。
Then what about you? If you're hiding it from that priest, does that mean you don't trust him?
綺麗？まさか。
Kana, don't unplug my
あいつを信用するほ
microphone,
どおめでた
please.
くないわ。あいつはね、
She wants you to
教会から
silence.
魔術協会にくら替えしたくせに、まだ教会に
She's
在
robbing
籍
my
している
computer
噂
and
者な
trying to
のよ。
nuzzle the wires because she wants my
人の情報を
attentions.
他のマスターに売るぐらいはやりかねないわ。
Kirei? Hardly. I'm not crazy enough to trust him. He's a cheat who transferred from the church to the Magic Association without quitting the church. He'd happily sell my information to the other masters. Tosca says with annoyance. You know that she has a point. Welcome to the Kana Primetime Hour. This is the Kana show, and now she's licking my hand. This is my show. Just remember that the Bun Squad is not your show anymore. Ever since you made me a talking cat, it is the Kana show. Tosca says with annoyance. It seems she really doesn't trust that priest. I'm a bit relieved, but still, her words do seem to hold a bit of affection. No, they don't! They don't! And we pass the bridge. Under the bridge downtown, there's a troll lurking. Oh no, the priest ate our last jelly donut. You mean rice ball? There's no conversation between us now. The cold winter air and our cold breath. A faint sound of flowing water and the white street lamps that light up the bridge. Small things like that are engraved into my memory, like in that Squid game. Aikana. Listen, I'm sorry, but if you want to get my attentions, you can sit on my lap. You're not much of a lap cat, are you?
Hannah, I'm gonna have to ask you out. I need a railroad Zen back on track.
I'm trying, but she keeps she's now lying on the wires. Okay, at least you're not, like, messing with them, I guess. Kana, I love you. But I'm gonna have to... Come here. Come here. Come here.
Yeah,
Come here. Yes.
Handle her. I'll entertain the viewers at home.
All right, there you go. Sit on my lap and rest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ask her out? I didn't know you were a furry, Phil. Damn it.
I mean, like, anthropomorphic animals are hot, but fuck fursuits. Like, that shit looks sweaty as shit.
Alright, bye, Kana. Sorry, I am sorry.
Bye, Kana.
You're a very good kitty, and I love you, but you're very distracting right now. And I know you're trying to be, but I love you. Zen, man, I can't think straight. Zen's in her thoughts. Girls, cute faces, dresses, butts. Stop it. I'm an innocent bunny, but yes.
No, you're not. Shut up.
Shut up. I'm pure and innocent, even if I think about girls. Anyway. Oddly, I didn't think about looking at Tosca, who's walking next to me. I was more thinking about her butt, which is right next to me. Right now, it seems walking on a bridge at night together like this is more precious than seeing her face. You're thirstier than I am, Shiro. Me, Tosca, and the girl called Saber I know nothing about. He wants that threesome. We three walk together without doing much. We reach the intersection. The intersection that leads to our houses, the place where we must part with Tosca.
ここでお別れね。義理は果たしたし、これ以上一緒にいると何かと面倒でしょ。きっぱり
We'll
別
part.
れて、明日からは敵同士にならないと。
Stop interrupting me, Rin. We'll part here. I've repaid my debt, and it would be troublesome if we stayed together any longer. We should part and become enemies from tomorrow on. Even though I want to jump your bones, but don't tell anyone. It must be to end the ambiguous position we are in right now. Tosca starts talking and cuts off suddenly. From that, I realize she did not explain the rules to me out of any sense of obligation. She just supported me, understanding the situation I'm in, and acted fairly. So things are back to normal once the explanations are over. I will just be her target as a master now. Target, huh? Oh, yeah. But if so, what she just said was strange. Tosca must have meant that it would be difficult to fight if she feels empathy for me. For Tosca, everything that happened tonight must have been unnecessary. You're unnecessary, Shiro. It would be troublesome if we stayed together any longer. If she is going to say something like that, she should have left us alone from the beginning. Tosca's smart, so she should know that all too well. But still, she set aside all that thought of loss or gain and helped me out. Listen, didn't we talk about equivalent exchange earlier? It's equivalent exchange. So what happened tonight was totally out of good faith. The Tosca in front of me is too different from how she is at school. Even when I put it nicely, she's sour, cranky, unapproachable, and she's so different that I want to scream out. Man, it feels almost like a fraud. Yet, still, Tosca Rin is just how everyone thought she was. No, she's not the monster that Issei says. Shush, you.
なんだ。遠坂っていいやつなんだな。
I see, Tosca. You really are a good person.
は？何よ突然。おだれだって手は抜
I
かない
love
わよ。
her surprised face. Stop making me fall for you, dummy. I'm morosexual. Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? I won't go easy on you, even if you flatter me. It's not like I like you or anything, Baka. I know that. She won't go easy on me, and that's why she said it'll be a bother if she feels empathy for me.
知ってる。けど、できれば敵同士にはなりたくない。俺、お前みたいなやつは好きだ。
I know, but I don't want to be enemies with you if I could help it. I like people like you.
I don't think Zen's gonna be able to survive unlimited blue works.
She is so shook. She is so shook.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to survive unlimited blade works.
Nani? She won't go easy on me. Joke's on you, I'm into that shit. Tosca falls silent for some reason. I hear Tosca's house is in the western style district, in the opposite direction to my place. Since she's taken care of me up until now, I would like to walk her home, but... Stop trying to date her. She just said she wants to be your enemy.
とにかくサーバントがやられたら迷わずさっきの教会に逃げ込みなさいよ。そうすれば命だけは助かるんだから。
She totally digs him. You can tell by the way she's blushing. Anyway, just run to the church if your servant ever gets killed. If you do, at least your life will be safe.
それは気が引けるけど、一応聞いておく。けど、そんなことにはならないだろう。どう考えても、セイバーより俺の方が短命だ。
I won't like it, but still, I'll take that advice. That's not what you said in the bad ending. It won't happen though. However I look at it, I'll die before Saber does. I calmly analyze the situation. Phew. Tosca reacts strangely once again. After letting out a sigh, she glances at Saber.
いいわ。これ以上の忠告は本当に感情移入になっちゃうから言わない。
The church is home base. They can't get you a home base. Alright, I won't give you any more warnings because that'd really be empathy.
せいぜい気をつけなさい。いくらセイバーが優れているからって、マスターであるあなたがやられちゃったらそれまでなんだから。
Just be careful. Even though Saber is strong, it won't matter if you, her master, gets killed. Dummy. She turns her back and starts walking. But, as if she's seen a ghost, her feet stop dead in their tracks. Are you ready?
Tosaka?
Tosaka? The instant I call out to her, my left hand throbs in pain.
お話は終わり？
Hey, have you finished talking? A young voice echoes throughout the night. The voice, like a song, is unmistakably that of a young girl. My vision is drawn to the top of the hill. I don't know when the clouds parted, but a bright moon is now shining in the sky. There. Berserker is pretty badass. A long shadow.
Yep.
There's a strange shape that shouldn't be here in this pale town of shadow pictures. Oh no, we've entered the shadow realm.
まさか。
Bazaka. Tosca mumbles a word I'm not accustomed to hearing. I don't even need to ask. That thing is definitely a servant. And at the same time, an overwhelming sense of death, exceeding even the one in the fire 10 years ago.
Konbanwa, お兄ちゃん。こうして会うのは2度目だね。
Good evening, Oni-chan. It's the second time we've met like this. And no, she's not referring to the previous timeline. She's the one who warned him earlier. You're going to die if you wait. Yeah. The girl smiles as she says so.
Fruity, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry, Fruity.
Kinda. Please.
I think I've shown you Jack the Ripper, Zen, and like what their design in Fate is.
Show me again. Show me again, and I'll maybe I'll put an image up or something, cause I forget.
Yeah, hold on. Not in Fate. Yeah, not in Fate Stay Night. In Fate Apocrypha, Jack the Ripper shows up. So hold on, let me just quickly
Okay.
grab oh god, what image do I use without fucking... that one's fine enough. Copy image.
Alright.
There you go.
Kinda. Okay. Yeah, grabbing. That's not the right one.
But yeah, in Fate Apocrypha, wow, I just googled it, and wow is all I can say. Yep, Jack the Ripper.
Let me see.
That's what they did to fucking Jack the Ripper. Look, I have nothing against them rule 63ing a lot of characters in this series, but like, Jesus Christ, can they go overboard sometimes?
I don't know if I can even show that.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh. But
At the very least, I'll post this one.
why are you so cute though? Damn it. Stop being cute. All the girls need to stop being cute.
Unfortunately, her personality does it no favors.
Alright, I'm
Bold.
going to grab this. Hold on a second. I'm gonna grab this and then I'm gonna show the chat. Fortunately, this takes a lot longer than I would like.
You mean unfortunately? But yeah, this series has a habit of like, let's take this character who is traditionally this gender and let's flip it around. Typically male.
And also, I'm pretty sure servants aren't that young because Saber looks young, but she's like 80. Like that's what I'm saying.
Okay, not 80, but like, I get your point. But it's like, servants can be that young, but, in Jack the Ripper's case, it's like, it's kind of disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. It's, I don't know. We'll cross that line when we get to Apocrypha eventually. Gaijin
There we
Goomba did
go.
a video about...
Now you can see. Now you can see. There's
Yeah,
Jack the Ripper.
her typical design is without that cloak on, and if you can slightly see underneath that cloak, then you'll probably, guess what we're talking about.
She wears very skimpy clothing, and I'm normally fine with that, but she's also very young looking, so I'm just like, no, I can't.
Yeah, her personality reflects that, Zen. Like this image reflects someone who's like very, hard-boiled and like who's probably a lot more mature than her design looks. No, her personality is very much like, like
Yeah.
how,
Like Ilya, kind of.
age. I mean, I'm gonna shut my mouth in regards to Ilya, but keep going.
I don't want any spoilers. I know nothing. All I said was she's cute, and I know like she's like in regards to what Ben's saying, I'm not saying that in that sense. I'm just saying why is everyone so cute? Cute. I'm all into cute things.
Yeah, you see her panties, and that's kind of distracting and gross, but again, we'll cross that line when we get to Apocrypha. We're not going to get to Apocrypha for quite a while, because it has nothing to do with the main Stay Night timeline, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
That innocence sends a chill down my spine. No, spine is an understatement, because she had ripped it out previously. Not just my body, but my mind is frozen as well. That thing is a monster. I'm not staring at it, but just its presence makes me unable to move. I understand naturally that I will die in the instant I move even a muscle. It feels like a knife is pushed right against my naked chest. Why are you naked? Still, I feel nothing. Probably because there's too little hope of me getting out of this alive. Well, That's number fourth time that you die. Sorry, I'm just taking some drink. Need my hydration. Wow, still no redemptions today?
Nope.
I guess they're all saving it for the new tiers that I put in. Okay. All fears and impatience are drowned by hopelessness, so I don't feel a thing.
やば、あいつ桁違いだ。
Crap. He's totally on a completely different level. Unlike me, who's paralyzed, Tosuka has the composure to stand ready. But it'll come to nothing. Even though I can only see her back, I can sense the despair she's feeling. And then Monokuma shows up. Did somebody say despair?
あれ、なんだ、あなたのサーバントはお休みなんだ。つまんないな。2匹一緒に潰してあげようって思ったのに。
Aww. Oh, your servant is taking a rest? It's no fun. I thought I'd kill you both at once. The girl says unhappily as she looks down at us from the top of the hill. We're in an even worse situation now. That girl knows Tosuka's servant is not here. And then the girl bows. Not bows, she curtsies. There's a difference. The girl curtsies unsuitably for this situation.
はじめまして、リン。私はイリア。
Nice to meet you, Rin. I am Ilya. Yep, it's a very cute animation. I like it. And that's what I'm saying. When I say people are cute, I don't automatically mean, oh my god, girls. I usually just mean, aw, that's really cute action. I will let you know if I'm gonna be like, oh my god, girls wanna... But, but I mean, Rin gets my vote.
She was so winded by the girls that she couldn't hand that she had to cough.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. Like this, I'm just thinking about Rin 25/7.
イリアスフィール・フォン・アインツベルンって言えばわかるでしょ。
And this is where we get the German explanation. You should work it out if I make that Eliasville von Einsburn. Royalty.
アインツベルン。
Einsburn? Tosuka's body moves slightly as she seems to recognize that name. Perhaps she liked Tosuka's reaction, as the girl smiles happily and...
じゃあ行くね。やっちゃえ、バーサーカー。
Then I'll kill you! Go ahead, Berserker. Just the face she makes is so scary. She's so happy. Kill, kill, kill. She orders the strange shape behind her as if she's singing. The larger body flies through the air. The thing called the Berserker comes flying down the whole distance from the top of the hill.
シロ、下がって。
Shiro, stay back!
Get him, Banana!
Saber runs, her raincoat comes off, and my vision is blocked for a second. Saber runs to Berserker's landing point, and Berserker lands with a huge thud at exactly the same moment. I love the music.
Yeah, it's fucking great, right?
Berserker that kills people. I think that's the intent this time.
Berserker that kills people. Roar!
The air trembles. Saber stops Berserker's great sword with her invisible sword. Oh no, she's hot. Saber makes a pain face. Sorry, just give me a second. I'm just taking this in. I'm at
Yeah.
the point where, like, a lot of this is new to me.
Well, you've seen this fight before.
Yeah, but I don't remember much of it. There, Berserker's gigantic sword flashes like a whirlwind. A great, thunderous roar. The crash of steel that almost tears the air results in defeat for Saber. A sliding sound. Even though she blocked Berserker's giant sword, she is driven back along with the sword she used to block it. Gah. I'm gonna say this now. Saber is basically Mori Calliope in servant form.
Nah.
She says "guh" enough times.
Everyone says "guy" in this visual novel.
Gah. Saber's posture collapses. The lead-colored servant chases after her. The gray figure swings its giant sword as if it's the only thing it knows how to do. Saber doesn't have the time to dodge it and blocks it with her sword. It does not matter if Saber's sword is invisible or not. Each of Berserker's attacks is a fatal one that must be blocked with all her might. Therefore, Saber has to stay on the defense. For her, the only chance of victory is to find a means of attack in between Berserker's attacks. But that's only if Berserker leaves an opening. The Black Rock Sword is just like a storm. With such a large body, and with such a large sword, and yet Berserker is moving faster than Saber. The attacks he sends out are just smashing swings with no technique to them. But that's enough. If there is overwhelming power and speed, there is no room for technique. Techniques are something humans invented to compensate for their weaknesses. Weaknesses are things that Giant doesn't have. Run, I murmur with my frozen body. That thing cannot be defeated. Saber will be killed if we go on like this, so she should run away. It would be easy for her to get away if it was just her there. She should know that already. Oh, he's smashing up cars too. Oh. That's bad. My body is numb, but maybe that's why my mind is so calm. The storm of death that strikes without a pause, unable to take all the attacks. Saber retreats, and this time, the final blow that cannot be blocked is swung. Saber's body rises. She manages to defend against Berserker's giant sword, even in a bad posture. But that's only to avoid a fatal wound. She couldn't brace herself to totally block the giant sword, and the impact blows her away. She falls, her body drawing a big arc. Before she falls on her back, Saber turns in midair and lands on her feet. She manages to recover, but red blood is running down her chest. That's... how stupid of me. I was forgetting something important. I don't know how much a servant can fight in one day, but this is already her third battle. And on top of that, Saber has the wound in her chest inflicted by Lancer. Saber moves as if to protect her chest. Berserker moves and slashes like a raging wind at the wounded Saber and receives many attacks on its back. Fear still a Schilbrunk. I don't know what kind of magic it is, but Berserker's body explodes from Tosca's spell. Judging from the magical energy given out, the magic directly hitting Berserker must be an impact close to that of a high-caliber pistol. Oh god, I love that image. He's nightmarish. He's so...
Yeah, Berserk is fucking awesome.
Welcome to Attack on Titan, the home game. But even that is meaningless. It doesn't even scratch Berserker's body. He isn't nullifying magic like Saber. I'm trying to remember, because I think I've heard it, but I have two guesses. One is Kratos, and the other is Hercules.
I'm pretty sure you do know it, but yeah, let's keep going.
It's just that the magic is not doing any damage. What kind of ridiculous body does he have? And can I lick his abs? I mean, no. Keep your mind straight.
Nah. I wouldn't say that in regards to Berserker. I'm gonna have to shut that down.
But he has washboard abs.
I'm gonna have to shut you down with that one, Zen.
You never let me have any fun. You stop pooping the party.
Hey, you can have fun with other characters. It's just I'm just saying right now.
I'm just saying you're pooping the party and you're a vampire. And the reason why you don't want me to be a sex vampire is because you are one. But Tosca does not stop casting. But Berserker, that's a weird sentence. Like, we have a but and then another but. But Berserker ignores Tosca's spells and charges at Saber. Saber raises her head in pain. She holds her sword up to still fight. And here's the thing. Yeah, he's the Death Murder Rage Ball, but the point of Berserker is that when they're summoned, they lose their reasoning ability. So, I mean, it's not his fault.
Yeah, one thing we learn later on is that not specifically in Stain Night, I think you learn in Hollow Ataraxia, but one thing that's widely known nowadays is that certain heroic spirits can be summoned as multiple classes. For example, Crew Kalane, who is Lancer, can be summoned as a Berserker. There actually does exist Berserker Crew, and there exists a caster version of Crew. So, and that Berserker version of Crew is completely he's gone batshit. You know, he can't reason all that well. And the heroic spirit who Berserker is he can be summoned as another class, and he'll be completely sound of mind, presumably.
Saber raises her head in pain. She holds her sword up to still fight. That gets my body to move again. No! Run, Saber! I yell with all my might. Hearing that, she faces the enemy she cannot compare to. There is no end to Berserker's attacks. Saber's body sinks every time she blocks a blow, and she slowly approaches her final moment. But still, where in that small frame does she have all that power? It's called magic, you dingus.
Yeah, I think I saw that I saw online that if Saber doesn't... to be fair to Shiro, her body is very small and it is very weak looking, because I saw online that if Saber didn't have her mana, then Rin would be stronger than Saber.
I don't know. Saber doesn't retreat. Don't judge a book by its cover, but also, I hate the idea of looking at females as inherently weak, because
Oh yeah, no, oh for sure.
there are plenty of women that could kick your ass. Saber doesn't retreat. She blocks the surging waves of the giant sword and tries to drive back Berserker with her willpower. There is no chance of victory. The way she's holding her ground looks bizarre, as she should know she will be defeated if she keeps fighting. Maybe it sensed something in her posture. Okay. I'm scared by that growl. I'm not even gonna translate that. That's just a whoa.
Yeah, like no. This is something the visual novel does a bunch, and and that's also in some other Nasuverse visual novels. It's just sometimes there won't even be text. They'll just be like black or white bars, and it's like really effective.
The figure, silent up to now, roars. A blow impossible to block. The blow that even swings through Saber blows her away. Can we stop saying blow, please? The sound of something falling in the distance. Fresh blood spills out. In that pool of blood with a body that should not be able to get back up. I love this CG.
Damn, they stole our artwork from the Should You Complete This opening. What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, if you want to know where we got this for the Should You Complete This, this CG right here, this is so badass. I love it.
Although I have to replace that footage because unfortunately what I didn't realize when I first did it, when I first took the footage, was that it has like the fraps, you know when you record with fraps it shows like the frame counter in the top like left or right? Yeah, it has the fraps numbers like up there, and I was like, whoops, and I just never changed it. I have to like.
I didn't even notice. You're the one drawing attention to it. You're the one who knows. You'll replace it, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm glad you used that, because when I saw this moment, I'm just like, we gotta use it somehow. Stay in their organs, mommy needs you. Oh my god, the friggin' Frieza, the Frieza thing. She stands up unconsciously. Is she Whitebeard? Because friggin' she's standing will like die. It's as if she's saying I would be killed if she didn't do so. That makes me realize how foolish my choice was. Berserker stops after defeating Saber. Without paying attention to me or Tosca, it waits for its master's orders at the top of the hill.
勝てるわけないじゃない。私のバーサーカーはね、ギリシャ最大の英雄なんだから。
Huh. There's no way you would be able to beat him. My Berserker is the greatest hero of Greece. Hercules. It's Hercules.
Yeah, like I said, you still held that in your memory, and I'm sure you were just like, you're pretty sure about it, but you couldn't confirm.
Well, also I didn't want to like reveal it until it was now.
Okay.
Yeah. Part of me was just like, I want people to speculate, but those were my two speculations at first, was either Kratos or Hercules.
Yeah. Back when you first played it, yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
ギリシャ最大の英雄ってまさか
Greatest hero of Greece? You must mean...
そうよ。そこにいるのはヘラクレスっていう魔物。
Yes, the one standing there is the devil called Heracles. And in Japan, they use the actual myth. In America,
Oh.
we know it as Hercules, but in the actual myth, it's Heracles. And I know this.
Yeah, I was gonna say because this translation uses Heracles. The one I used, the one I was reading, the one I had read used the Hercules. And spoiler alert: the English dubs, at least the English dubs. I don't know about the Japanese versions because I haven't seen the Japanese version of Unlimited Blade Works, the Ufotable show. But the dub for that does call him Hercules instead of Heracles.
Yeah, like, I think the reason why they do that, because I've read a lot of fan translations. Like, in the Japanese version of One Piece, Heraclesun is the guy who trains Usopp. And I feel like when they're translated for English, they're like, well, they're not going to know what Heracles is, but they're going to know Hercules, because that's what we have romanized the name to. But Heracles is the actual name of Hercules.
あなたたち程度が刺激できる英雄とは格が違う。最強の怪物なんだから。
He is the worst monster there is, on a different level from the heroes you guys can summon. I love her face is so evil in this. I love it, and she's so smug. The girl who called herself Ilya narrows her eyes cheerfully.
I like an author's note on this transcript I'm reading where it's like she's like the one saying there's the devil called Hercules, and then Rin's like, actually he's neither a devil nor a god, he's half god, and Ilya's like, I could have killed you like 5 times over by now.
Those are eyes of joy, about to finish off her enemies. I don't even need to say who the ones getting killed are. No. Is Ilya gonna get killed?
No, like to be fair, he's being clear that he doesn't need to say it, you know?
He could have just not said it. I mean, like, that's the thing, like, lampshading it doesn't change the fact that it is kind of bad writing.
I don't think so, personally.
Saber will be killed right here. Well, he goes and says it. I don't even need to say who the one's getting killed, and then he says it. Let's see what we're gonna do with the Duke. Then what am I going to do? Am I going to fight that monster in our place? I can't do that. Just approaching that thing without being prepared would stop my heart. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Scar comes in and starts singing, "Be prepared." Kick him in the dick. Do you see the size of him? I'm pretty sure it wouldn't even dent his dick. Okay, I gotta save.
Choice time, save.
And then I need to put this in the next save slot. Alright, and then it's... what am I forget what I call these.
Fate, I think fate, route, choice, whatever, you know.
Fate route, choice 4?
Mm-hmm. Oh, choice 5.
Choice 5. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Fate route, choice 5. Kick him in the dick. Just gonna check. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is the choice. I know I got the bad choice the first time, but I don't remember which one it was.
I'll leave that up to you.
I'm gonna run away with Tosca.
Okay.
I'll get away from this place. Saber can't beat that monster. She will certainly be killed if I let her to continue fighting. If that's the case...
こっちだ
Tosuka, this way! I take Tosuka's hand and start running. If we are that girl's targets, she will definitely come after us. Then Saber will survive, and we have a chance of surviving too if we run away to a place with more people.
あいつ相手に背中を向けるなんて
Hey, you can't turn your back on him! Huh? The hand I grabbed is shaken off. And in a flash, Tosuka moves between me and the thing, as if to protect my defenseless back, and... has her chest pierced through by the giant's sword.
父さん
Tosuka... I can feel my face stiffening as I turn around. I hear a pained voice. Tosuka coughs up blood and looks down at the sword in her chest.
あれ何やってんだろう私
Man, what was I doing? Does she mean trying to protect me or trying to attack Berserker? Tosuka tilts her head in wonder as if she knew it was useless from the start and...
教会綺麗なところに
The church. Go to Kirei. Leaving those words, she is thrown to the ground. My body reacts before I can think. The black giant standing before me, using the opportunity when he threw Tosuka away. It's a very unlucky road, you're right. I run desperately like an animal through rings of fire.
逃げたかわいいねお兄ちゃんバーサーカーから逃げられると思えるなんて
Oh, he ran away. That's cute, Oni-chan. You think you can get away from Berserker? I run. The only thing in my head is Tosuka's words. The church. I have to get up this hill and go to the church. Go to the church and ask for help from Kontamine. I have to do it, or Tosuka will die. Or Saber will die too. Or I won't be able to save them, and I too will... I'm pretty sure Tosuka's dead.
For sure.
A blow in the back. Not with the sword. The giant struck my back with its arm like a bush hammer. Oh, I like the grainy effect.
この役立たず簡単に殺すなって言ったのにそんなこともできないの力だけの出来損ない今度私の言いつけを守れなかったら最後の一回になるまで殺すからね
Jeez, you're useless. I told you not to kill him easily, but you can't even do that simple thing. You good for nothing. I'll kill you to your last one if you disobey my orders again.
生きてるここまで吹き飛ばされたのにまだ生きてるの
Huh? He's alive? He's still alive even though he was thrown all the way over here. I can't breathe. My backbone is smashed. I can't breathe.
そう生きてるんだお兄ちゃん何の魔術も使えないようだけどマスターに選ばれる理由はあったみたいね
More proof for my immortal theory. Hello. I see. You're alive, Oni-chan. You can't use any magic, but I guess there was still a reason you were chosen as a master. I told you. I told you. Told you.
いいわ
You haven't told us anything. This is still a bad end.
私も日本に来た意味がないもの
Don't make me come over there. I will. I will take your wife. I'll fuck your crops.
I am your wife.
Exactly. I just have one thing to say. How did we get to Egypt? Good. There'd be no point in me coming to Japan if it wasn't like this. I can't move. You can't call me alive anymore. I am...
いいえ、簡単には死なせないわ。あなたにはもっと傷ついてもらって、今までの時間がどれだけ恵まれていたのか教えてあげるんだから。
No, I won't let you die that easily. I have to hurt you more and teach you how wonderful your life was up until now. The silver-haired girl holds my head. Her cold white fingertips freeze my skull. In that instant, when I am turned into something that is not me.
自分じゃ決して死ねない醜い人形にしてあげる。お兄ちゃんは今日からキリツグの代わりになるの。
Wait, what? I'll turn you into an ugly doll that can't even die. Oni-chan is going to take Kiritsugu's place from now on. What?
She knows Kiritsugu, but how?
I wish with my last thoughts for Tosca and Saber to be safe. Bad end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right, and Ryan's completely like hit the nail on the head.
死んだあなたを一から鍛え直す夢のレスキューコーナータイガー道場師範藤村大河です。
Yeah, I do want to know why she hates him so much. Hello, I'm Fujimura Taiga, the instructor of the Tiger Dojo, a dreamlike rescue corner that trains people who die easily, like me.
はーい、本当はこんなところに出る必要なんてないけど、お情けでタイガに付き合ってあげてるイリアです。
And I'm Ilya, keeping Taiga company out of compassion, even though I don't have to be here.
ダリャー
Daria!
弟子1号この道場では貴様の名称は弟子1号
Senior student. Your name in this dojo is senior student.
いたたこの私を吹き飛ばすなんて両刀取らしない恐るべし
I like that. Ilya, get some pants on. Like, come on. Itai? Throwing me back. The demonic sword Torashinai is fearsome indeed.
Don't you guys know what a buruma is?
Buruma is a type of pants because in other countries, pants means underwear. It's a type of pants.
Well, buruma is specifically for like gym clothes, but then again, it was it is outdated for a reason, you know.
You have guests over, Ilya. Torashinai has been added to the weapons dictionary. The what?
今変な音しなかった
Oh no, she can break the fourth wall. Huh? Did you hear a weird sound just now?
別にしなかったけど、それよりタイガ、今回のテーマは何なの？
Nope. Anyway, what's the theme this time, Taiga?
うん今回のテーマはバッドエンドについて
Yes, our topic this time is about the bad endings.
いきなりだけどフェイトは油断イコール敗北と心得るように
It's sudden, but you die easily in Fate if you let your guard down.
基本的にみんな容赦ないので、選択肢になったらセーブするのは常道よ。シローの日常は赤信号だらけのスクランブルってなもんなんだから。
Everyone basically shows no mercy, so it's a proper practice to save every time you reach a choice. Shiro's everyday life is a scramble filled with red lights.
お兄ちゃんたら好きだらけだからね。やっぱり私が守ってあげないとダメなんだから。
Yeah, Oni-chan is always so unguarded. As I thought, I have to protect him. You're the one who killed him.
チェスト
Just.
師匠、その市内本当に痛いであります。もっと優しい市内にしてください。
Itai, Master, that Shinai really hurts. Please use a more gentle Shinai.
却下。愛情転じて殺人に至るようなちびっこは道場3周。キリキリ走れ。
Request denied. A girl like you who kills out of love should run around the dojo 3 times at once.
疲れるの反対。
What? I'm against anything tiring.
トラスタンプが欲しくないのか。
It's not abuse if they kill people. You don't want this tiger stamp of love?
チェ、わかったわ。走ってきます。
Oh, alright, I'll go.
さて、今回のシーンはあの最強ちびっこ相手に逃げようなんて思ったことよ。
Well, the cause of your death this time is considering to run away from that very dangerous kid.
あの子に会ったらもう倒すか倒されるかだけ。
It's kill or be killed once you meet her.
半端な選択は死を招くから気をつけなさい。
Be careful, since a half-hearted choice will only bring death. Even though she apparently loves you. I don't even know.
タイガー、なんか道場の隅に猫がいるよ。
Taiga, there's a weird cat near the dojo.
尻尾踏んで追い返しなさい。
Step on its tail and drive it off. How dare you, Tiger?
あと、私をトラと呼ぶな。
And don't call me Tiger.
はーい、変な猫を追い返しました。
Alright, I made it go somewhere.
よろしい。では、今回はここまで。
Very well, then we're done.
物語はまだ始まったばかり。この山場を乗り越えたら、ようやくマスターとしての戦いが始まるような、始まらないような。
The story is just getting started. Once you get through this trouble, the battle as a master will finally start. Or maybe it won't start yet.
どっちなのよ。
Which is it?
もうちょっと修行編かな。
I guess a bit more training. Now will you put on pants? Huh, wait. Weapon. Ho ho. She and I were originally...
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we now have the weapons menu.
Weapons menu. Torashinai, Fujimura Taiga. Shinai were originally suggested by a prominent swordsman in Japan, Kamizumi Nobutsuna, as a weapon to be used in matches in place of real swords and wooden swords. But leaving all such complicated stories aside, Torashinai is Fujinai's favorite sword of choice. Roll back 5 years. Because the tiger strap in the Shinai was considered bad manners, she was not permitted to enter some official tournaments. The Kendo Club members complained that her name would have been known all over Japan were it not for the Shinai, but they were rather relieved she stayed unknown. A demonic sword that will not rest until it tastes blood, still sealed by the Fujimura family.
But in any case, I think we know which choice was the right one in this case.
The choice to be gay?
Oh, that's always the right choice.
ダメだ逃げろセイバー
Alright, let's return to the choice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just quickly going through. Doo-doo. The music
Whoa,
still
why did it send you?
rocks.
Why did it send you like this far back? What the hell?
Because, I don't know. I saved it right at the choice. I think it's
Huh,
like,
that's
because
weird.
I think what it did was, if I save it the choice, it brought me to like what the start of the choice was. Like, this is where like the beginning of it is, maybe.
Yeah, by the way, you can hold control to skip a bunch of shit.
All right, looks like we got to save Saber. I can't abandon someone who needs help. Emishiro has chosen to live like that. This time. And most importantly, I can't leave the girl who fought to protect me.
いいわよバーサーカー。そいつ再生するから一撃で仕留めなさい。
Alright, Berserker. She will regenerate, so bring her down in one blow. Berserker resumes his action. You gotta
By the way, before we continue, I should point out that in the original not original translation, in the original PC release before Rialto Newer, the line that Ilya said was, "Alright, Berserker, she will regenerate, so violate her after you've chopped off her head." Weirdly enough, that line was kept the same in Heaven's Feel 1, the anime adaptation, Heaven's Feel 1.
Wow. I run with all my strength. There's no way I could do anything against that monster. So the least I can do is to push Saber away and save her from Berserker's attack. Huh. Looks like they were both bad ends. I fall. Why? I was going to push Saber away, get Saber away from Berserker, and think about what to do after that, so why...
Okay, hear me out, stab the child.
Why am I on the ground, unable to breathe? I hear shocked voices. First is from Saber, who's right in front of me. And Tosca's
by the way-
astonished at a distance.
By the way, Ryan redeemed 900 points for girls.
Oh my, okay, like, girls are so pretty, and do you see how cute Rin is? And Saber, and girls, they're so cute. I love girls.
Like what? Why do you think Shiro's dying right now for them? Fucking girls are like
Dying for
amazing.
girls.
Boy.
Girls are so cute. Oh, the girls. Girls.
I was busy thinking about girls, but girls.
Oh my god, girls. Girls. I love girls. They're so soft. I can't hit a girl. They're soft. And Tosca.
Now you're starting to sound like Shiro.
And Tosca is astonished at a distance. And for some reason, Ilya, another girl, who is looking down at me dumbfounded, is also surprised. I'm missing my stomach. This has got to be a bad end. I'm on the ground. On the asphalt are a small amount of blood compared to the wound. Soft-looking organs, bones, and many things like that.
You see that in the anime adaptation, like when Shiro is sliced and he's rolling away, like you can literally see his guts like falling out.
Thank you for the raid, Master Doom Samus.
Hey, Master Doom Samus, thanks for the raid.
In short, I didn't make it in time. I see how stupid of me. Yes, it was impossible to push Saber out of the way, so I just shielded her. My stomach was blown out by that sword. Jeez, I'm ashamed of myself for failing even in a situation like this. What did you hope to accomplish, though?
Ooh, first time chat from Lil13. Hello.
Hello. Hello. I've been working hard to become a superhero, but I keep making mistakes when it really counts.
なんで
Well, why? The silver-haired girl asks in a daze. After standing there dumbfolded. Dumbfolded? I think you mean dumbfounded for a while. Is dumbfolded even a word?
Looking it up. Not my knowledge.
Dumbfounded. It's what?
Sorry, sorry, Chaos. I'm sorry you had to fucking stream a shitty game.
Yeah, we're not. I'm sorry that Fallout 76 is even a game you attempted. But I hope it went well.
Oh, sorry about that sneeze.
That's enough. This is boring. You're boring me. Stop boring everyone. Without finishing off Saber, she calls Berserker back.
リン、次に会ったら殺すから。
Rin, I'll kill you if I see you again. Boring people. The girl leaves. After watching her leave, my vision cuts out. Well, I guess Shiro's dead. And I'm surprised Ilya left after the other two ends. Like,
Yeah, that's very interesting to know, like her saying that.
My consciousness fades away. I really can't recover this time. I was somehow saved when I was killed by Lancer, but that won't happen again. Will it? I don't know, you're kind of like Jesus. You keep coming back to life. There's probably no magic that can save a person who has lost most of their stomach.
あんた何考えてるのよ。分かってるの？もう助けるなんてできないっていうのに。
But what were you thinking? Don't you know I can't save you again? I hear an angry voice. It's probably Tosca. She seems really angry and I'm sorry. If you die, I'll kill you. But it can't be helped. It's not like I can do everything like Tosca. All I could use was my body. So that's why. The only thing I could do was to use my body to shield Saber.
And now we'll shut up because of the opening.
I love that opening so much.
Yeah, it's a great opening. Well, for those watching in the archive, sorry we cut it out. It's just that one's definitely gonna get us copyrighted. And also it was cropped weirdly anyway. So yeah, definitely look it up. It's just type in like Fate Stay Night, Fate Route opening. It'll come. It should come up for the Vita. It's the Vita opening. It was animated by Ufotable, who basically covered like the main big Fate adaptations in the 2010s. But yeah, it's terrific. And it showed up a bunch of characters who we have not met yet. So.
But yeah, so that is the opening theme song of the game. The second one, because we saw the prologue one, but I like this one much more.
Technically, the prologue one is the opening for the Fate route in the PS2 version. The thing is, all the PS2 openings are basically the same, except for the start of them, which changes depending on the route. But the Vita openings are all different. Although the second one for Unlimited Blade Works is mostly the same as the first, but you know.
But I love the animation. It's so fast paced. I like how it shows off the different players. Everyone's adorable. Everyone's adorable in it. I'm just like, damn it. Hi, Kana.
When
Yeah.
yeah, we won't be getting to the Ufotable shows until later because you know we want to finish the visual novel first. But eventually, it would be cool if like we did a like a watch through of Fate Zero while on stream or something, and we'll get more into it there. But there has been some criticism on Ufotable's animation on like you know shovel face, but I honestly think they do a good job at at adapting the visual novel art style, even if it is like it's more modern is the thing, you know, which I don't think is a bad thing.
Oh, okay. Later, Master Doom Samus. Fallout 76
See you,
still
Chaos.
sucks. But thanks for showing up. But yeah, so we whew.
Yeah, day 3 was a lot. I will say that day 4 and 5 are definitely much shorter.
It took us what 3 streams to finish day 3.
Yep. It do be a long one, and I hate to say it's not the only long one in the game.
All right. This is a story from a winter 5 years ago. It was a night with a beautiful moon. I wasn't doing anything, just watching the moon with Kiritsugu. Even though it was winter, the weather wasn't cold.
I forget if we've seen this scene or not.
No. The corridor was only a little chilly, and it was a good night to enjoy the moon. My girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy. I love this song so much, I'm getting chills. Back then, Kiritsugu didn't leave the house much. Not going outside, he would just laze carelessly around the house. I regret it even now, thinking back to it. Why didn't I notice that it was like the actions of an animal that knows its time of death?
子供の頃、僕は正義の味方に憧れてた。
When I was a child, I wanted to be a superhero. Suddenly, that man, himself a superhero in my child's eyes, said that, as if yearning for it.
なんだよそれ。憧れてたって諦めたのかよ。
What? What do you mean wanted? Did you give up? I became angry and asked him. Kiritsugu laughed apologetically and looked at the sky.
残念ながらね。ヒーローは期間限定で、大人になると名乗るのが難しくなるんだ。
Yes, unfortunately.
もっと早くに気がつけばよかった。
Being a hero is a time-limited thing, and it becomes hard to call yourself that when you grow up. I wish I'd found that out earlier. I agreed with that. I didn't know why, but I thought it couldn't be wrong, because Kiritsugu said so.
そっか。それじゃしょうがないな。
I see. Then I guess it couldn't be helped.
そうだね。本当にしようがない。
Yeah, it really couldn't be helped. Kiritsugu answers. So of course my response was determined.
しょうがないから俺が代わりになってやるよ。
Alright, later, Fruity.
See ya, Fruity.
Yeah, it can't be helped. So I'll take your place.
じいさんは大人だからもう無理だけど、俺なら大丈夫だろ。任せろって。じいさんの夢は。
It's impossible since you're an adult, but it should be alright for me. Let me take on your dream. I'll make it come true. Before I could finish, my father laughed. He made a face like he didn't even need to hear the rest. After breathing in, Emiya Kiritsugu said, "Yeah,
安心した。
I'm relieved." He quietly closed his eyes, and his life ended. Since he looked so peaceful, I thought he would wake up again in the morning, so I didn't disturb him. Perhaps being used to seeing death factored in too. Without doing anything, I just looked up at the man who was my father as he entered a long sleep. There were no sounds of insects in the garden as it was silent. In the bright night, I remember only my eyes being hot. I did not cry out, nor did I feel sad, but I could not stop my tears until the moon sank.
Yeah, it's really sad to think that like the night that Shiro decided that he was going to take up Kiritsugu's wish is also the same night that Kiritsugu died.
That is the story from a winter 5 years ago. Perhaps I cried 10 years worth of tears since after that. There is nothing. Fujine's father planned the funeral, and I started living in this house by myself. Sorry, I'm actually starting to cry. Like, legit, I'm...
Yeah, it's moments like this that Fate excels at, and trust me, after you've seen Zero, this scene is going to make you cry even more.
I need a minute. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nothing changed, even though Kiritsugu was gone. Emiya Shiro would become a superhero like Emiya Kiritsugu, so there was no time to be playing around. That's right. I didn't mention it, but I remember perfectly. That figure of the man who saved me, who was left to the fire 10 years ago. He held up in his arms an unconscious child, about to die from burns. He became so happy that tears welled up in his eyes, and he took the child outside. From that time, he was the subject of my admiration. No one saved me. I couldn't save anyone. In it all, I was saved, and a person was there to save me. That's why I decided to become like him. Become a superhero, so that I could save people and let no one be killed, just like him. I'm gonna stop here. Despite all my issues with Shiro, it's this backstory and stuff like this that makes me love him. Because he has problems, but like seeing what he went through, not just the fire, but like the way his hero died and his wish to uphold it, and him just trying to his best to do something that he doesn't know how to do.
And trust me, a lot
so
of
hard.
And trust me, he gets even better, and some of the things that you may consider problems now, by the end of the by the end of the story, like, I don't even know if you will consider them problems, because like I'll say this right now, when I first read and I was like reading through the Fate route, I hated Shiro, which is kind of funny seeing how I land nowadays on him being one of my favorite characters in the entire story. I love Shiro. I think he's such a complex character, and one that a lot of people don't give credit to because they just view him as like a self-insert, which is like such a bad reading on the character. But yeah, Shiro's great. And look, I know we've had the whole talk on like his misogyny thing, and look, what I'll say is, don't let that cloud your judgment, because for one thing, it's only in the Fate route, and two, there's a justification behind it. I don't think it excuses it 100%, but I think there is a justification behind it, and we'll cross that bridge when it becomes relevant again.
Just a heads up for you. I'm probably gonna end early because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet. Because
I'll keep that in. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind for where we stop.
Okay. I need to eat something. I want to stream longer, but
Yeah.
I woke up at 6:30 and I haven't had time to eat. Kiritsugu died peacefully, leaving me his dream of becoming a superhero himself. It's only natural for a child to succeed their father. Emiya Shiro must become a superhero and save someone just like the old me. I swore so as a child. To fulfill the dream of the man I admired the most. But honestly, I don't get it. What this superhero thing is supposed to be. How to become one. How to make everyone happy like Kiritsugu always said. And I became this thing called a master. And things like the blonde-haired girl following me around is confusing my head and really... So yeah, Shiro came back to life 3 times. Yeah. When I open my eyes, I'm in a familiar room. He has super resurrection powers, because, yeah, there are bad ends, but this is the 3rd time. Phil?
Yeah, I'm here.
They said that Talk Like a Bun was redeemed?
Oh, no, it was just redeemed. Yeah.
Okay, well, you gotta tell me, because I saw the chat first.
Oh, sorry, I was just scrolling on the archive.
Okay. Pion, Pion, Pion. When I open my eyes, Pion, I'm in a familiar room, Pion. Hi, I'm Shiro, Pion. I have super resurrection powers, Pion. I have died 3 times now, Pion, and still I'm alive. God. What? Pion, I'm in my own room, Pion? And how am I alive? People die when they're killed, except when they're Shiro. As soon as I speak, I start to feel terribly sick. It tastes bad in my mouth. I taste blood in my mouth. Maybe it was filling my mouth, but I breathe in thick air. I'm not sure why I feel like this. I feel really sick to my stomach, so I want to go to the bathroom and wash my face. Alright. I stand up. I feel dizzy.
I think if you wanna stop early, we should probably stop at the next choice. How much longer were you thinking?
Just a little bit longer, probably like 15 minutes.
Yeah. So I'd say that then the next choice would probably be a good place to stop.
Okay. I feel dizzy. I almost fall and support myself by putting a hand against the wall. The nausea increases when I move. No, this is more like pain than nausea. My body.
Hey, Pixel Knight.
Hey, Pixel Knight. My body.
Yeah,
is
you
heavy.
missed an entire. You missed an entire fight. Shiro got his guts spilled out, literally. Oh, and he redeemed 200 points to hydrate.
Okay.
But yeah, you missed an entire fight. We met Ilias Fiel von Einsburn, who is the master of Berserker, whose servant identity is Hercules or Heracles, depending on what translation you want to go by. And Shiro got his guts spilled out, and now he's still alive miraculously.
Shiro, stop dying. Or like they say in Awesome Powers, why won't you die? My body's heavy, and it feels like my stomach is turning every time I move. Maybe someone would feel like this if someone poured burning lead into their stomach.
変な想像したら熱出てきた。
Imagining that is giving me headaches. I wipe the sweat off my forehead and wobble out of my room.
よし、少しは落ち着いた。
Alright, I feel better now. I wash my face and wipe the sweat off my body. There are bandages wrapped around my stomach for some reason. I can't recall anything about them, so I leave them be for now. Yeah, wasn't your stomach out?
腹減った。なんか作り置きでもあったっけ？
I'm hungry. I wonder if there are any leftovers. Would you like your own stomach? Even though my stomach feels terrible, my body wants energy. Gah. Putting my mind into it, I start to walk along the wall. I think that's phrased weirdly, because now I'm just picturing him walking, like, sideways on the wall. I still feel dizzy and my body feels dull. I walk forward, letting out miserable sounds. Really, what did I do before going to bed? I don't remember any training that could have caused this pain. I reach the living room. Sakura and Fujine must be at school. There's no breakfast prepared in the living room, and there's none of Fujine's loudness. The quiet living room is like a typical Sunday.
おはよう。勝手に上がらせてもらってるわ、エミヤくん。
Good morning. I'm afraid I came in without asking you, Emiya-kun. Well, you should remember now, hopefully. No, it's not. Nani? Tosaka Rin is sitting on a cushion. Her calmness makes me think I'm the guest in this house and not her. I don't know how to answer her, so first of all, I sit down. And then I take a deep breath and ask,
遠坂、お前どうして？
Tosaka, why? Welcome back, Ben. And yes, we're at the same point in the game.
待った。その前に謝ってくれない？昨夜の一件についての謝罪を聞かないと落ち着けないわ。
Hold on, could you apologize first? I can't calm down until I hear an apology for last night. Yeah, you have to take responsibility. I mean, after what happened, Giggity. I don't even have time to ask her why she's here. Tosaka is glaring at me like she's really mad. It seems she's really angry about last night, but what happened last night?
待て。
Hold on. I recall it now. That's right, why am I so relaxed? Shiro must have gotten drunk. I tried to save Saber, and Berserker blew away my stomach. You can't ground me. You're not my real mom. Not my real dad. And besides, listen, Rin is sexy, okay? The nausea returns. I mean, Shiro totally would have done something. I can't see that. What's that super chat from with the hearts?
Oh, Lucy in chat basically just did 4 love hearts. That's like trans pride, pansexual pride, gender fluid pride, and lesbian pride.
Welcome. I think I know who that is from previous stream. Welcome. Sorry, I just saw a bunch of people come in. I'm like, we're at 10 people now, just as Shiro dies for the 3rd time. Shiro dies as much as Rory. It's crazy. I feel a chill, remembering the feeling of having a hole in my body. Something in my stomach moves. It feels really sick. But that's a definite proof that I'm alive. Wait, that's weird. Weird is an understatement of the century, you himbo. Shouldn't that have been instant death for me? Nope, this isn't the bad end. That's strange. Why the hell am I alive?
思い出した？昨夜自分がどんなバカをしでかしたかって。
Do you
なら少しは
remember?
反省しなさい。
Do you remember the stupid thing you did last night? If you do, then please review your actions. For the last time, Rin, it was only because you wanted it. You asked me to kiss you, okay?
We're not there yet.
You wanted me to kiss you, and so I did. What do Shiro and his cell phone have in common? They're both stupid. Tosca lets out a humph and criticizes me. Why are you mad at me? Oh, I know. You're upset because I threw my life away, and you're super upset because you're in love. Huh. That's really annoying. My head, which was frozen by the fact that Tosca is here, finally resumes activity again.
何言ってんだ。あの時はあれ以外することなんてなかっただろう。いや、そりゃ結果だけ見ればバカだったけど。もっとうまくやるつもりだったんだ。
Rom, I don't remember much, but did we have an orgy? I call it a scourgy.
Pixel Eye, what does Shiro and his cell phone have in common? They both die a lot.
What are you saying? There was nothing else to do at the time. Oh, well, it does look stupid if you just look at the results, but I was going to do it better. So it wasn't a mistake. I protest, glaring at her. You died. What? Why is she sighing?
マスターが死んだらサーバントは消えるって言ったでしょ。だって言うのにサーバントをかばうなんてどうかしてるわ。
Didn't I tell you that servants will disappear if their master's killed? So it's crazy to try to protect your servant, you dumbass. Himbo. Teach me, Rin Senpai. I love that CG of her.
This basically that's basically what this like the start of day 4
セイ
is.
バーを救いたかったのならもっと安全な場所からできる手段を考えなさい。
Look, Saber will disappear if you're killed. If you want to save Saber, think of a way to do so from a safe place. Baka. Baka desu ne. Baka.
まったく身を挺してサーバントを守るなんて行為は無駄以外の何者でもないって分かってるの？
Jeez. Don't you understand that protecting your servant with your life is just meaningless? By a sniper rifle?
かばったわけじゃない。助けようとしたらああなっちまっただけだ。俺だってあんな目に遭うなんて思わなかった。
It's not that I protected her with my life. I tried to save her, and it just happened to work out like that. I didn't think things would end up like that either. Now, Shiro and Dresden go from the same school of thought. If I die, I can save people. And if you've read Grave Peril, you know that's a thing.
This actually does bring up something I want to mention before the stream ends, but keep going.
I did think I would be killed if I went near that monster, but that's a different matter.
そう。勘違いしてるみたいね、あなた。
Shiro, he died doing the right thing. I see. You seem to be misunderstanding. As if she's read my mind, she sulks even more.
あのね、ミヤ君。きっちりと言っておくけど、教会まで連れて行ったのはあなたに勝たせるためじゃないわ。
Look, Emiya-kun, I'll come out and say it, but I didn't take you to the church to help you win.
あれはね、何も知らないあなたが一人でも生き残れるようにって考えた結果なの。どうもそのあたりを分かってなかったみたいね。
I was trying to help you stay alive, even if you were left on your own. It seems you didn't understand that part of it. And because I love you, you baka.
俺が生き残れるよ。
Help me stay alive.
そうよ。負けることがそのまま死につながるって知れば、そう簡単に博打は打たなくなる。エミヤくん、こういう状況でも一人で夜出歩きそうだから。
That's right. You shouldn't take risks if you realize that a loss equals your death. You seem to be someone who would walk out at night by yourself, even in a situation like this.
脅しをかけておけば、家中の栗を拾うこともなし、うまくいけば最後までやり過ごせるかもって思ったの。
If I threatened you, I thought you wouldn't take risks and you might get through this. He died doing what he loved. This chick whose name I can't remember but Zen's thirsty for, it's Rin. He died doing Rin.
そうか。それは気づかなかった。
I see. I didn't notice that. You're an idiot, Shiro. So that's why she's complaining to me about not realizing that and running at Berserker.
けど、どうして遠坂が怒るんだよ。俺がヘマをやらかしたのは遠坂には関係ないだろう。
So why are you mad, Tosca? It shouldn't bother you if I'm the one that made the mistake.
関係あるわよ。この私を一晩も心配させたんだから。
Of course it bothers me. You made me worry for a whole night. She loves him. Look at the face! Tosca throws out a temper. But I see. I'm honestly happy she's worrying about me. Looking at the situation, it seems Tosca was the one who treated my wound.
そうか。遠坂には世話になったんだな。ありがとう。
I see. I guess you helped me out. Thank you. I bow my head to show my thanks and apologize. The face! Stop being so cute.
She do be very cute.
Stop it. She's too cute. She's a himbosexual, a morosexual.
分かればいいのよ。これに懲りたら次はもっと頭のいい行動してよね。
It's fine if you understand. If you've learned from this, try to act smarter next time. Baka. Tosca looks away. Her gesture is snappy, but it seems she's in a good mood again.
じゃあ、これで昨日のことはおしまいね。
Then we're done with what happened last night. Except for the orgy, but we'll get to that later.
本題に入るけど、真面目な話と昨日の話、どっちにする？
I'll go into the main topic, but which do you want to talk about? About last night or about something serious? Tosca starts a conversation as if it's natural to do so. Her straightforwardness surprises me, but thinking about it, she's here because she has something to talk about. If she didn't have business with me, she would have gone home already. What is it that Tosca, my enemy, wants to discuss in our enemy's territory? I'm interested in that, and I also want to know what happened last night. It's stupid not to ask, so I... And we have another choice, so I'm saving.
And, yep. Choice 6, I think this one is.
Yep.
Ask about yesterday, ask about the serious stuff. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't want to hear either.
Fate route, choice 6. But what about the orgy? Alright, and that's where we're gonna stop it for today. We got a good 2.5 hours. I'm satisfied by that.
Yeah, before we end, I do want to bring attention to something. I'm going to send you a picture right now. I want you to put it on screen, Zen. So there's a famous little thing. Basically, I want to bring attention to Shiro tossing Saber out of the way, knowing he's going to die, and then letting himself die in order to, in order to save her. Now that's a very idiotic approach Shiro took. But you see, what I find funny about it is that depending on the route, Shiro has a different way of executing his ideals. This ideal of I want to save as many people as I can. To be a hero of justice. I'm not saying superhero. To be a hero of justice, I need to save everyone. I want to go out of my way to save everyone I possibly can. And it very much parallels this problem called the trolley problem, where essentially, and Zen, did you put it up on screen?
Hold on.
Yeah. Put it up on screen, and I'll explain it as you put it up on screen.
I'm working on it. Also, thank you for showing up, Pixel Knight. I know you came in a little bit late, but thank you also for watching the VODs. Everyone who watches the VODs afterwards, I really appreciate it. You do help us in a lot of ways.
Thank you to everyone who watches the VODs. Like, I'm so happy that like a lot of people have gone back to watch the VODs for
It's
Fate.
the most watched VODs, and while like you won't see it afterwards, we get like an average of like 45 people like watching the VODs afterwards, and just I'm really happy.
Shiro wants to be a superhero. Shiro wants to be a superhero. Philip, no, that's a fucking dumb translation. Hero of justice. But yeah, so.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'll just wait till you have the problem up so I can the way to fix the trolley problem is just TNT to blow up the train. Yeah, I'll wait for Ryan knows what I'm talking about, but I'll wait for Zen to have the image up on screen.
Okay. There we go.
It's up.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, as you can see with the trolley problem, what it is, it's essentially a train's coming down, and it's going to run over a group of like 5 people. But you're at a lever, and by pulling the lever, you can divert the train to a different track. But by doing so, you're gonna kill you're gonna kill the one person who is on the other track. So the moral dilemma here is, are you just gonna like not do anything and let the people die, or are you yourself gonna pull the lever and save them? But as a result, you would be actively killing the one person who is on the other track. It's a very interesting moral dilemma here, and there is actually a Photoshop of this where it's like 4 versions of this image, but it represents Shiro in all 3 of the routes, and then also Kiritsugu from Fate Zero. We're gonna skip Kiritsugu because that's spoilers, and we're obviously gonna skip UBW and Heaven's Feel as well. But for the Fate route, essentially, this is a moral dilemma I want to keep coming back to because it's perfect in pointing out how Shiro's ideals are represented in all 3 of the routes. In the Fate route, and it actually has a description. I have the Photoshop open. I'm not going to show it because then you'll see the other ones and that's spoilers. But essentially, what it says here for the Fate route is Emiya Shiro during the Fate route does not value his own life at all and refuses to accept any situation where he has to let people die. This character would ignore the lever and literally throw himself in front of the trolley to stop it if he thought that would work. So, and literally the image is like he's left behind the lever and he literally jumps in front of the train to try and stop it with his sheer force. So the big takeaway about Fate Route Shiro is that he doesn't want to let people die, but unfortunately, he doesn't want to let people die in the most idiotic ways possible. So I think it's relatable to want everyone in a situation to come out alive. But unfortunately, Shiro, his attempts are always in vain because he constantly does like the stupidest thing. Like for example, in the confrontation on day 3, where he literally tosses Saber aside and lets Berserker kill him. If it wasn't for the reason why he's alive, which is of course a spoiler, then he would absolutely be dead, and so would Saber because she would dematerialize. It's one of those things where it's like, not only is Shiro, making these idiotic decisions, he's making these idiotic decisions that, that aren't gonna have the result that he wishes for. And that kind of represents Shiro's ideals in the Fate route. How they are in the other two routes, as well as how they reflect on the way Kiritsugu, executed them, that's something we'll get back to at a later time. But yeah, so I thought that would be nice to bring up just as a kind of good way to bookend the stream.
That's a good way to bookend. But before we end us out, don't leave just yet. It's time for the positivity raid. Mars Girl is streaming right now, so I
saw that before. I saw that before. I was like, oh, that's a good opportunity if she's still streaming by then.
So we're gonna raid Mars Girl, and I think the thing to say is Mars Girl, you're awesome. Raid with the chat of Mars Girl, you're awesome. Send positivity Mars Girl's way. So let's go from there. So if you want to join me in a raid, join now. And we're getting viewers ready. Come on, let's raid Mars Girl, and I will join in, and we will have a good time. And